Blessings and love to you. Thanks for joining me here on the channel. We're here studying the lessons of A Course in Miracles, and today we're on lesson number 276. The Word of God is given me to speak. What is the Word of God? My Son is pure and holy as myself. And thus did God become the Father of the Son he loves, for thus was he created. This the Word his Son did not create with him, because in this his Son was born. Let us accept his fatherhood, and all is given us. Deny we were created in his love, and we deny ourselves, to be unsure of who we are, of who our Father is, and for what purpose we have come. And yet we need but to acknowledge him who gave his word to us in our creation, to remember him, and so recall ourselves. Father, your word is mine, and it is this that I would speak to all my brothers who are given me to cherish as my own, as I am loved and blessed and saved by you. A beautiful lesson. The word of God is given me to speak. So a couple things to point out here. First, my Son is pure and holy as myself. It's almost like the blessing. As God created man, he's blessing this creation and saying it is as pure and holy as I. And this is the thing that we don't believe. It's so important to hear this. It sounds like, gosh, we hear this kind of thing all the time, but this is what God spoke. The word of God has given me to speak. I mean, if there really was sound or whatever, however it happened, God said, my Son is pure and holy as myself. And that's the Son of Man. That's the entire sonship, as pure and holy as myself. So then it says, let us accept his fatherhood, and all is given us. We have to accept his fatherhood. This is something that we deny, we push against. All that energy that we resist what is, which is that we are the Son of God. And so if we could just accept that we are the Son of God, all will be given us. Now, those of us who are in the process of denying and trying to unlearn that, all you have to do is acknowledge God and remember him so that you can remember yourself. So it's really just taking these walls down and stop identifying ourselves with our bodies, with our jobs, with our families, with our stories. All these stories that we have, we identify with, and that becomes what we worship. That becomes, how we know ourselves. All these ways we can describe things our body has done, or the family our body is connected to, or whatever else you want to say. Even in my hobby is skydiving or what have you. The identification of the things that the body does can be a slippery slope that takes you away from knowing who you truly are. Nothing wrong with enjoying your experience while you're here dreaming this stuff up, but make sure that you remember that the fatherhood is God, not your earth human father. Great guy, hopefully, but that's not your true father, your real father. And then the last part here in the prayer, he says that I would speak to all my brothers who are given me to cherish as my own, as I am loved and blessed and saved by you. So what God is, I guess, expecting is the wrong word, but the way that we extend ourselves in love to our brothers and sisters that we encounter here in the dream is a reflection of how we see ourselves in terms of our relationship with God. We want to emulate this idea of fatherhood and cherish these other humans that we think we see out there. Cherish them, love them, and know that we are blessing and saving each other along the way. Welcoming this idea into our minds that, we can't do it alone. We're going to have to overcome our differences and not hold up all those grievances as a block between us, and really cherish the pureness and the innocence. Overlook anything body related or anything ego suggested when we're relating with other people. And remember the word of God, my son is pure and holy as myself. That's the truth. That's the only thing that matters. And I think when we get clear with that and really practice it out in the world and start to feel a little detached from all these things that the ego wants us to identify ourselves as, we're really going to have a better time here. And we're really going to start to see the beauty in humanity, because we'll actually be looking for it instead of criticizing it and having our discomfort with it and judging it and just sort of, not really opening our hearts at all. So this is a beautiful lesson. Thanks for joining me here today. I hope you're enjoying the lessons and enjoying these readings. And yeah, you are pure, holy, perfect, blessed, saved. And today, if there's any way that you could transmit that out into the world, extend your heart, extend your loving mind, surround your brothers and sisters with that light and that love, and see if that resolves anything for you, anything that you're hanging on to. I hope that it does. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you back here again on the next video.